Well, we got the paperwork, and on the way to drop this load of diesel. Dropping diesel fuel, it's a lot more simpler than dropping gas. Dropping gas, you have to, of course, put your cones out, and you have to hook up your vapor recovery hoses, and get the vapor recovery heads off the truck. And, with diesel, all you do is hook your hoses up, vent the trailer, and drop. That's all you got to do with dropping diesel. It's simple. But the only bad part about diesel is it's a little more messy. So, with the gasoline, if you drop some gasoline on the ground, a minute or two, it evaporates. It just evaporates, and it leaves everything clean. Diesel fuel, if you spill a little bit, man, it just makes a mess. And God forbid if you talk about spilling gallons on top of gallons, it gets real nasty. So we got a load of diesel. It ain't not too much, just a little light load of diesel, a little 6,000 gallons of diesel, which is light. A normal load of diesel will be about 7,600 gallons to 7,800 gallons. We just getting it done. We making money, we getting it done. And I hope that, this channel has been informative on hauling fuel, and basically can give you an idea on what you will be getting into once you start hauling fuel. But like I said, I have a lot of information on hauling fuel. I have a lot of connections, and once you subscribe to the channel, you'll be able to have access to those resources. You need a reference. You need to know which companies hire with no experience in fuel hauling. I know supervisors. I know hiring managers. I know a lot of people. And it doesn't matter what location I'm at. Because most of these big fuel companies, they have locations all over the country. So let's say if you were to haul for a company like Love's, Love's, they have locations everywhere. So it doesn't matter. I know people at Love's, so wouldn't be, and it wouldn't benefit me anything. I wouldn't get a dime off of it. I would have to be driving for Love's, in order to get like a referral bonus or something like that. So my thing is just to help, because like I said on my last video, it's a lot of guys, man, they getting tired of that over the road life. Once you go to truck driving school and you get that CDL, I know the feeling, man. It's you're on a high. You're so excited just to have those licenses. For one, you accomplish something. A lot of guys, they get their CDLs, they never thought about being a truck driver. They never, it's not that they don't have a whole lot of truck drivers in their family. Some guys do. They got a family full of truck drivers, and, they always wanted to drive a truck since they was a kid, and, they might have a family business or, but a lot of guys, man, they starting to drive trucks, man, to make a life for themselves. And when you get those CDLs, man, you're so excited. You jump out there with these different companies without even, you can research all you want, and researching does give you a lot of idea, give you a good idea on what some of these companies are about, driver reviews and things like that. But you really have to get out there with that company on your own to really find out what that company is all about. And I tell you, man, you can go through 25 bad companies before you find one good one. But like I said, hauling fuel, man, if you want to work, you can make money. If you about that grind, you can make money, man. If you about that grind. Now, if you want to come haul fuel and you want to do the bare minimum, you know, you still will make decent money. But why go through all the hassle of getting your hazmats, getting your tanker, you know, doing all that just to work mediocre when you can give it your all? You know, that girlfriend, she's gonna be there when you get home. Your wife, she's gonna be there when you get home. Your kids gonna be there when you get there. That T-bone steak gonna be there when you get there. So when you come to work, man, you trying to grind, go out there and get it, man. You know, don't work hard, get your hazmat, get your tankers, and pull fuel just to slack around and think that somebody's gonna give you something. Ain't nobody gonna give you that for free, man. You're gonna get what you owe, and if you want extras, you're gonna have to work, you're gonna have to grind for it. And it's there. It's there. You know, fuel hauling, man, it's 365 days a year, man. Nobody will never tell you that you can't work hauling fuel. Nobody will never tell you that you can't work. But that's it for right now. Hauling fuel every day with Jay. We just barely scratching the surface, man. I hope you're enjoying it, because I am. I'm telling you. We're going to do this all year long, baby. I'm going to see you on the next one. Like and subscribe if you want to get those gems. That's up to you. Peace. Got a little drip. See that little drip? Got a little drip. That's why we use the bucket. That's why we use the bucket, baby. For that little drip. So, like I said, hauling diesel fuel, dropping diesel is always going to be easier than dropping gas. You know, it just is what it is. Now, it may take longer. You know, well, not really. If you can drop two hoses at one time, it won't take as long. But dropping diesel, man, it's smooth, man. You know, I will haul diesel all day. Like I said, the only thing about it is real nasty. You know, and if you get it, you spill some of it, man, it's hard to clean that stuff up. You might have to call somebody out there to clean that up, depending on how bad it is, or when it spilled, if you was on the hill and it took off. Yeah. But like I said, hauling fuel, man, it's a career. You know, guys put their kids through school hauling fuel. You know, a lot of people want to know, man. You know, well, I'm gonna save that question for my next video. But let me think. I'm just trying to think of anything I can to help anybody. You know, and I know a lot of guys is scared of it. They feel like it's dangerous and stuff like that. But I just look at it as any other commodity, man, and just treat it as hazardous materials, respect it, and you're gonna be okay. You're gonna make plenty money, you're gonna be okay. Let me give you a shot of that diesel going down one more time. That's that Ninja Turtle green. Huh? That's representing that money. See that green? Yeah, that's that ching ching. That green, that's that ching ching. Yeah. Man, but listen. If you ain't liked and subscribed by now, I really don't know what you're doing. You don't want to haul fuel. If you ain't liked and subscribed by now, you don't want to haul fuel, man. You playing, man. But look, I'm gonna check you on the next one. Hauling fuel every day with Jay. Subscribe and like, man. Get these gems. I got a whole lot more to say and a whole lot more secrets to tell. Peace.